Hi guys, welcome back to Lux Munch and Motivate. So today I'm going to be reading chapter 4, chapter 5 of Verity. So I think these are getting interesting because Lowen just found like a file that maybe like a journal. I don't know if it's a journal or a book that Verity wrote, but yeah, it's from Verity's point of view. So things are getting interesting. I hope I do make sense. I do have my own thoughts organized for this videos. Yeah, I was listening to my previous videos on Verity. Oh god, I realized my thoughts are so unorganized and saying random things. I do apologize for this, sorry for this. Anyways, so I'll try to keep my thoughts organized as possible. But this is me, I'm the world's best procrastinator. And yeah, the laziest person alive. So it'll be an unhelpful recap though, but thanks for watching. I'm just gonna get now into reading chapter 5. Bye guys. Hi guys, welcome back to Lux Munch and Move. This is Lux, and so I'm going to be doing another unhelpful recap of the book Verity by Colleen Hoover. So if you don't know me, I'm a world's best self-proclaimed procrastinator, the world's best procrastinator. And I was given this book, Verity by Colleen Hoover, by my rose girl, like a year ago, for my birthday. My birthday already passed last month, so I'm a September baby. Man, I'm like, I feel so bad. I kept promising this girl I'll really finish the book today. I mean, but I kept, and yes, I broke my promises. I'm a procrastinator. No, so today I was supposed to jog. That was my goal, but I already broke that promise. Great going, but I woke up early and I didn't go back to bed. So I'm still a bit proud of this. I'm still proud of myself. But let's not get our hopes too high. Okay, now so let's start. So I'm gonna be doing chapter 4, part 4 recap. Unhelpful recap. I didn't know. Like I said, I didn't know that chapter 4 still had a few more pages left. Then when I began, then I realized, oh my god, there were still a few more pages to go. So this part of the story introduces Verity's autobiography, which Verity titled as her manuscript. This is her manuscript. She called it So Be It, where she explains, so she starts out with like an intro, and she explains how she wrote it. So right at the start, she makes it clear that she's not writing a journal, that she is writing an autobiography. She even says that like a true autobiography should strip away every layer of protection between the author and the reader, like exposing almost every detail, exposing, not like sugarcoating stuff, which I agree to some extent, because some, like, you know, like when you watch a biopic of famous actors, biopics of famous historical figures, they're always portrayed as like the victim 24/7, or like the good guy 24/7. And I'm like, for me, I can never believe them, because like Verity says, Verity says, and I quote, no one is likable from the inside out, and an autobiography should leave the reader with an comfortable taste for its author. I don't know how much I agree to that, but I do agree with that to some extent at least. So yeah, so I don't think Verity's gonna sugarcoat things. As Lowen goes through her this manuscript, so be it. And so Verity's basically saying, you're gonna be hating me. You're probably gonna hate me by the end of this. So which sure sets like a mood for this this upcoming whatever Verity wrote. So now let's dive into Verity's story. So she starts off with like a confession that she stole the red dress she wore to a charity event. So she goes to a charity event and wearing a very beautiful red dress, and hoping to get a rich guy to have some spicy time, and what else, I don't know, maybe get a sugar daddy, I'm not too sure what. But yes, she was hoping to get a rich guy, but straight up from but the dress she wore, the beautiful red dress, she stole it. And but in her mind, this is like fine. She like, this is totally fine because I'll make up. She says, I'll make up for it later when I have the money. And like, she's like, I'll donate to money. I'll donate to charity or something. Do something meaningful to atone for this. And so she got this strange moral compass. She's like, I'll sin now, but I'll make up for it later. That kind of moral compass. And then so at this charity event she goes to, she meets Jeremy Crawford. And both of them are really, really like instantly, like it's like, I don't know if it's lust at first sight. I think it is lust at first sight for them, or love at first sight. Both of them are like intrigued by each other, and so their attraction between them is immediate, like a crazy strong. And then so they, after the event is over, they go off, both Verity and Jeremy, they sneak off together to have some fun in car. Except they they almost get caught when the car, no, that's not a car, that was a limousine, owner shows up. So they escape just in time, but it's clear from the start that the Verity and Jeremy are somewhat like dangerous creatures, I would say, because this car, the car that Jeremy takes Verity to, it's not his. It's a limousine. I'm not too sure if I'm saying it correctly, but it's a limousine, and he's not even a driver. He's not even a driver of that, and it's not even his soul. So he just takes the girl to a random limousine to have some fun time. So yeah, both Verity and Jeremy have like a very eccentric. Both are very eccentric. So from there, their Verity and Jeremy's relationship become kind of intense. For the next 3 or 4 days, they are just like, constantly together. If you know what I mean. And then they're like obsessed with each other physically and emotionally. And then Verity also admits that like this is like literally the first time she felt something like deeper other than just physical pleasure, beyond it. So it's like she actually has feelings this time, deep feelings for someone this time. So yeah, Jeremy isn't just a random fling for her. She's really into him. And then yes, Verity also says that, Jeremy was also into me, but she ends up with this: Jeremy is also into me. He loved me, but he loved me till he found something more meaningful than me. So that's basically where the chapter leaves us. The first chapter in So Be It leaves us at. So we got Verity's raw and unapologetic autobiography, her strange behavior, and the start of her intense relationship with Jeremy. Remember, she does think about, remember at the beginning of the chapter, this chapter, she does say, if only if I hadn't met Jeremy, probably I wouldn't be here, something like that. So yeah, so I don't know. So alright guys, that's it for another Unhelpful recap. But hey, hopefully it was more organized and a little bit more accurate this time, I hope. And stay tuned for chapter 5 part 1. That's also another long chapter, so I'm just doing that into 2 parts, so it's coming soon. And as always guys, thanks for watching. This video is already 10 minutes long.